Okay, so I saw the whole video of the what was it, three racist white girls from Arizona, and typical comments down below on the videos for their apologies and the actual video itself. And I'll be honest, I stopped watching the video of the apology one because it just kind of became like pathetic. Like they were just groveling rather than standing up saying, "Hey, we said what we said. You know, big deal. You know, if you guys didn't like it, you didn't have to watch it." And they should have at least stood up for themselves a little bit, not just grovel and apologize. They didn't owe anybody an apology. If that's really their opinion, then they have every right to it. I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, I have friends who are Mexican who hate white people, and I don't see what the big deal is. If that's that's their preference, whatever. I mean, if that'd be different if they had hurt somebody, then I would take offense to that, or I'd think there's something wrong with that. But if they just don't like white people in general or whatever, I don't really care. I'm not white. Even if I was white, I wouldn't really care. Well, partially white anyway, Anglo-Saxon, but still, I just really wouldn't care one way or the other. I mean, they're not hurting anybody. Using words or having a different opinion is fine, but the difference is it stops there. There's kind of a line to be drawn, and where I draw the line is enacting violence against somebody because of words. To me, like it's not like somebody who's up in your face about saying something that they know will provoke you, like about somebody that is beloved to you, or me, or something where I don't know. Just think of a situation like if you had like a murder or something. Is some woman murdered your brother or something, or his ex-wife murdered your brother, and she was in your face making like really like rude comments about it because she got off in court, or maybe the court let her go on it and said, "All right, we didn't prove you guilty. You're free to go, even though we had enough evidence or should have." And then she's in your face making fun of you and mocking you over it, and you punch her in the face for it. Yeah, that'd be understandable. I mean, in that case, that'd be perfectly understandable. Somebody mocking you over the death of a loved one, yeah, I mean, not necessarily right, but it'd be understandable. Somebody antagonizing just in general, that's not really understandable though. I mean, they made, yeah, I didn't find their video. I found that they made good points in the video, at least a few good ones, but most of the video they just sounded kind of retarded. So I mean, I don't know. That I just kind of thought about the video as trying to be like more of a discrediting thing for those positions, but no, that's me. That's just me. But then you look at like the other. I don't know. It's just interesting how all these people were all offended and butthurt, and you just look at the comments, and they were just like, basically, they want to be physically violent towards somebody for saying something they didn't like, and I that's crossing the line quite a bit. I mean, if you don't like what they say, retort or respond with logic or reason. Don't stoop down to like I'm just gonna beat you up because I don't like what you have to say. Because that really typically means somebody said something that you can't really argue against, and that makes you kind of pathetic. It's just kind of like that other video of I think it was Alexandria Wallace, I think it was. What was it, with the Asians in the library? All these people got offended, and there was those people. From the Asian community, I probably didn't even speak, didn't speak any of the Asian languages or Ryokan languages or anything. I don't know. I couldn't quite place where she was from, but I doubt she spoke any Asian languages. She had a full American accent and everything, so I don't know. I think she was just trying to be offended, personally. But then I saw other people on there who were like black and make videos, and some white people, and they were all offended and hurt too. I thought that was interesting since none of them are Asian, first off, so I don't see what right they'd have to be offended. And second off, the girl was only talking about her experience. Again, no logic or reason was used, just all these people being all butthurt and trying to play a victim card, so. But I don't know, something to think about. I mean, all these people I don't think were really all that offended. So, I mean, if you guys are really, really deeply offended, you typically use words or ignore it, or just leave it alone, give it a thumbs down. But you don't really respond with like, I'm gonna beat you up, or I hope you get beaten up. I mean, over words and an opinion that you deem wrong. I mean, who the fuck do you think you are to deem somebody else's opinion as wrong? If they're not forcing it on anybody or it's not going to hurt anybody, then, whatever. You know,